Hello, students and viewers at home. My name is Honorable Francisca Chika from Physical and Health Education Department, St. Charles College, Onitsha. Our topic today is Nigerian sports heroes, heroines, and professionals. Before we go into details, let's see the specific objectives. By the end of the lesson, you students should be able to 1. Explain the meaning of sports heroes, heroines, and the professionals. 2. List and state the contributions of past and present sports heroes and the heroines. 3. Outline the professionals in physical and health education in Nigeria. Let's move on. Meaning of sports heroes and the heroines. Sports heroes or heroines are sportsmen and women who are admired for contributing extremely to successes in sports in an organization, state, or a country. They are individuals that have made their organization, state, or country proud in their choosing sports or in sports development in general. They are known to have made significant contributions individually or collectively as active sports persons. So when we talk of these heroes and heroines, they are those sportsmen and women known to have contributed enough to their state, country, or even to their town. So that prominent people known in sports, whether men or women. So the men are known as the heroes, while the women are known as the heroines. These are the sports heroes and heroines in Nigeria. Examples of such people include Hadinje Ekberejin, Chief Jerry Enyazu, Olusegun Odabwemi, Nwankwo Kanu, Dick Tiger, Power Mike, Mary Onyali, JJ Okocha, Chioma Ajunwa, Sam Okwaraji, Peter Rufai, including others. We have so many of them. Under these examples, we have both old and new. That is the past and the present. Those people that have contributed enough and gone, and those are still alive. So those people that have contributed enough are the past heroes, while those still alive are the present heroes. So when we talk of past and present heroes, sports heroes, and heroines, and their contributions in Nigeria, one of the past heroes we have are the Hadinje Ekberejin. This Hadinje Ekberejin was born in 1913 and died 1981. So he's known as the father of physical education in Nigeria. He was born in Uweri, in Warri local government area of Delta State. He was an active athlete, a renowned athletic coach, and a former sports administrator. He contributed a lot in Nigerian sports, and most of his contributions are: he represented Nigeria in athletics in 1951 at the Olympic Games in Finland. He represented Nigeria and won medals in many Commonwealth Games. He reorganized physical education in Western region in 1950s. He developed the first indigenous physical education syllabus used in primary schools in Western region in 1956. So this Hadinje Ekberejin is the father of physical education because he was the first person that brought physical education into Eastern region. He traveled, he gathered, and come back. You see, as he just developed the syllabus, that the syllabus is still going on today from primary school to secondary school up to tertiary institutions and universities. He was the first national president of Nigerian Association of Physical Health Education and Recreation, NAFA, in 1966. He co-authored a book in physical education titled the Handbook of Physical Education for Tropical Schools and Colleges, which was widely used by students in teachers' college. The next person is Jerry Enyazu. Jerry Enyazu was born in 1922, died 2002. Chief Justice Jerry Enyazu was born in Imo State. He obtained his secondary education in Government College Umuahia before proceeding abroad for further studies. He was a professional teacher. experienced sports administrator, and effective athletic coach. This is another past hero we have in physical education, and he contributed a lot. And some of his contributions are, he was a great athlete in his time. He was instrumental to the growth of athletics in Eastern Nigeria in 1950s and 60s. He organized East Central State Sports Festival, which became a model for National Sports Festival. He was involved in the establishment of Enugu Rangers Football Club in 1970s. He was an athletic coach to Athletic Federation of Nigeria, AFN. He was a member of National Sports Commission, who drew up national programs for sports development in Nigeria. So Jerry Enyazu is also one of the past heroes that contributed a lot to the development of physical education in 1970s. Another renowned person is Olusegun Patrick Odebami. This person was born in 1952. Segun Odebami, the mathematical, that is how he's been addressed, because he did mathematics. He didn't even study physical education. He was born in Lagos, but hails from Ekwekoro local government area of Ogun State. He had his primary and secondary education in Jos, Plateau State. He holds HND certificate in mechanical engineering from Ibadan Polytechnic, Oyo State. He was a great football player. He is a sports consultant, administrator, journalist, and author. You see, somebody that did not study physical education, but he has interest in physical activities. And he contributed a lot in physical activities. Some of his contributions are, he was a utility player to Western Rovers Football Club to the first National Sports Festival, 1973. He was a utility player to Shooting Stars Football Club from 1974 to 1984. He was a captain, player of Nigerian Super Eagles from 1974 to 1982. He was a member of the team that won the Nations Cup in 1980. He has been facilitating and organizing the Shell Cup soccer competition for secondary schools since 1998 till today. He facilitated and organized the West African Academical Soccer Championship for secondary school in 2004. He facilitated and organized the first Milo Under-13 Soccer Championship among secondary schools in Nigeria, 2009. All this Milo sports competition that is still going on is still going on till today. He facilitated and organized the first one, that is Under-13. He runs an international school where talented young boys and girls are trained in football, tennis, basketball, music, and track and field. If you know that you are talented in one of these games mentioned, this Patrick opened a school where young boys and girls are trained for various sports activities. He distributed soccer balls to selected secondary and tertiary institutions in the country. He has 3 books to his credit. So he wrote 3 books, and these 3 books are Nigerian Football from 1960 to 1990. So how soccer in Nigeria was starting from 1960 to 1990. Then Go Bound. Then Issues in Nigerian Footballs. All the issues in Nigerian football was written by him. These are the 3 books he wrote. Then one of the female athletes or physical educator we have, Mary Onyari. We have others. This Mary Onyari was born in 1968. She was a talented athlete. Onyoso. She was the queen of the track in Africa in sprints. When we talk of sprints, you know those track events that belongs to sprint. That is 100 meters, 200 meters, 4 by 100 meters. And you know that these sprints and those activities, we say that they are started with speed and end with speed. This Mary Onyare is a queen of the track in this 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4 by 100 meters relay. They have contributions. She represented Nigeria in athletic events in all African and Olympic Games from 1991 to 2004. She was the queen of the track in 100 meters and the 200 meters in all African Games in 1991. You remember all these African Games is a game that comes up every 2 years. Then she topped the 100 meters and 200 meters athletic events in African Athletic Championship in Dakar in 1998. She was a bronze medal in 200 meters race in Atlanta Olympics in 1996. She won a gold medal in 1994 Commonwealth Games. She participated in 4 by 100 meters relay that won a silver medal in Barcelona Olympics in 1992. Then in 1998, she was the Sportswoman of the Year because of her contribution to sports in Nigeria. Then after seeing these sports heroes, both past and present, then we have physical and health education professionals in Nigeria. Then when we talk of physical and education professionals in Nigeria, then this, you know that this is known as, this physical and health are known as double major. They are now split into 2. We have physical education, then we have health education. And there are those that specialize in physical education and those that specialize in health education. So these are individuals who have studied and specialized in either physical education or health education. They can safely be separated into two areas. That is physical education and health education professionals. Then these are the physical education professionals. Professor Ajasefi Emuo. He is the first Nigerian professor in physical education. Then Professor Ojemi Emmanuel, Professor Amuche, FA, Prof. Adesunju of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, then Prof. Ikulayu of University of Lagos, then Prof. Lasun Emela of University of Ibadan. These are professionals in physical education only. They specialize only in physical education. Then we have those that specialize in health education. And this one that specialize in health education only are Professor Ajara James of University of Ibadan, then Prof. Fariola Joseph of University of Ife, then Prof. Nwana Oluchinyere. This Prof. Oluchinyere is a professional nurse. She was a professional nurse who turned a health educator of University of Nigeria in Nsukka. That to say that she was a professional nurse before he went into this health education. And now he's also a professor in health education, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Professor Oshondi Osaku Godwin of University of Benin. Then Prof. Oweyo with special interest in mental health, University of Benin. Then Prof. Udo Christopher Ofunwa of University of Ibadan. These are the health education professionals we have. They all displayed themselves in different universities in Nigeria. Having seen all these sports heroes, heroines in Nigeria, then the health and physical education professionals we have in Nigeria in different universities. You are now going to answer these questions for me. 1. Describe sports heroes and heroines. List 6 sports heroes and heroines you have studied. State 2 contributions of these heroes and heroines. Hadinje Ebejim, Olusegun Patrick, and Mary Onyare. Then align 2 professionals each in health education and physical education. The father of physical education was who? A professional nurse turned health education is dash. So answer these questions, forward to my WhatsApp contact 081 520 14380. Thanks for listening.